And welcome to 8801 Cheviot Road, Colerain High School, as it's Waycross Community Media's presentation of Colerain Cardinal Baseball. I am Brandon White alongside Tom Pritchard as the Cardinals host the Middies of Middletown in GMC play. Cardinals coming in at 1-3 in the year, 1-1 in the conference. Middies 2-1 overall, 1-1 in the conference here earlier on in the season. Both teams splitting their GMC matchups. Starting lineups here for the Colerain Cardinals. The starting pitcher will be number 12, Mark Holgan. And for the lineup for the Middies will be shortstop Joe Kirby leading off. Be followed by Cam Hitchcock, the left fielder. Batting third is number 3, John Calhoun Jr., the center fielder. Number 1, Josiah Nelson, the right fielder, bats in cleanup spot. Number 11, Logan Patrick, the first baseman, bats 5th. Catcher, Brock Sorrell, number 8, bats 6th. Tanner Bach, second base, bats 7th. Evan Urso, the DH, bats 8th. And rounding out the starting lineup, Carter Miller, the third baseman, bats 9th. So it's early in the season. Looking at the relative scores, Cardinals have struggled to score runs. Sans their one win. In the middle, scoring just 1 or 2 runs and 3 losses and 11 in their win. Where the Middies really put together a lot of runs so far early in the season, scoring double digits in 3 runs in 2 of their 3 games. Catcher throws it down. Cardinals throw it around. And we're getting set here for the opening pitch.
Number 5, Joe Kirby.
It'll be Joe Kirby leading off right for the Middies.
It just got number 9 in the way.
And Mark Holden takes the mound. And the first pitch is in for a called strike. And gets the outside corner high. 0-2 start. And swinging, high fly, and tracked down for the opening out. Couldn't quite see there if it was in fair territory or not. Looked like it was up against the fence, but it's brought in
Number 9,
by Dom Dickus.
Hitchcock.
The Cardinals get the 1 batter, 1 out to start the game. First pitch swinging is Cam Hitchcock. Fouls it right back. First ball of the inning for Holgan. That one's a little low. 1-1 is the count. Hitchcock has to lean back just to not get hit. Ball a little too far inside. And that one's high, so Hogan's fault from behind on the batter here. It's now a count of 3-1.
Go get one, Don. Go get one, baby. Hey, piece one up.
That one is roped left field and caught on a dive. 2 batters, 2 outs for Dom Dickus, but that one a little bit more impressive.
Dom Dickus finds himself busy here to start the
Number
game.
3, John Calhoun Jr.
2 great catches.
And Hitchcock thought he had a nice little single there, at least to start the bats for the Middies, but
Shoot over a little bit for me.
Cardinal defense there,
Appreciate it.
all rolling away.
Yeah, appreciate it.
John Calhoun Jr., the center fielder for the Middies, steps to the plate. Falling behind early, 2-0. Cardinals leaving a big gap there up the middle. There's the first strike of the at-bat. And the shortstop, third baseman are playing way for a pull here from Calhoun Jr. And that one is going to be batted foul, tipped. Will there be enough room in foul territory? There is not. That ball was out of play. But it does even the count 2-2, and the Cardinals 1 strike away from getting out of the top half of the first. Ball gets him looking. 3 up, 3 down to start the inning. To start the ball game here in the top of the first. The 1.5 inning to play. The Cardinals are tied 0-0. Giving up any runs to start the game. Hogan just frozen there with that curve. For the Middies, it will be Jacob Dameron being their starting pitcher. For the Cardinals, your starting lineup, number 21, the second baseman, Nick DeWald. Batting second, number 23, the right fielder, Carter Carpenter. Batting third, the shortstop, number 14, Ethan Mason. Your cleanup hitter, the big senior, number 3, the first baseman, Cameron Robinson. Third baseman, number 2, Christian Sims, bats 5th. The designated hitter, number 4, Hunter Oborn, bats 6th. Catcher, number 10, Logan Height, bats 7th. The left fielder, number 11, Dom Dickus, bats 8th. After those 2 impressive catches in there in the first inning, and rounding out the lineup, the center fielder, number 5, Jake Wanderski. So the Middies go through their lineup, or their warm-ups. And Nick DeWald stepped to the plate for the Cardinals to open this ball game.
Leading off the bottom of the first for the Cardinals, number 21, Nick DeWald.
Come on, Jacob! Let's go upward! Come on, Jacob!
First pitch paints the outside corner. Dameron gets ahead early. Low and in the dirt. Evens the count of 1. DeWalt takes that one in the dirt. And just misses outside. Nope. No, he called it a strike.
Called it a strike.
So 2-2.
Looked a little low.
And that one, that must have been high. Last one I thought was a ball. That one I thought was a strike. Although the umpire called it in reverse, either way it's a full count for the Cardinals here. DeWald foul tip, but Brock Sorrell catches it, and that's a strikeout for the first at bat for the Cardinals.
Number 23, Carter Carpenter.
If Dameron gets off to a good start for the Middies.
Foul tip by Carter Carpenter.
Come on, Jacob. You got it.
Cameron, this is again, sends the count to 2-1.
Come on, Jacob. Go, Carter.
Foul tip back. Evens it again at 2-2. Carter Carpenter skies it high, and it will be corralled by Logan Patrick, and there's 2 outs here in the bottom of the first.
Number 14, Ethan Mason.
So that brings up the shortstop, Ethan Mason for the Cardinals. Pitch strike on the outside corner. And again, every single batter has seen a first pitch strike and a second pitch ball so far. And this one on this outside. And Mason just gets a stick on it that'll stay in the air and be corralled by John Cahill Jr. And that'll be 3 up, 3 down for both teams in the first. No hits, no errors, no runs. After 1 inning to play, it's the Cardinals 0, the Middies 0.
After 1 complete, no score.
So after those first 2 exciting plays by Dom Dickens in left field, not much action after that, after that first inning.
Chilly day for a baseball game, Brandon.
It was, for the Wednesday game for both of these teams, it was in the 70s and sometimes touching the 80s. For today's game, it will be in the 30s, or in the 40s, sometimes touching the 30s. So quite a contrast between those 2 games. But
Are we officially in spring yet?
and spring started at March 20th, I believe.
Okay.
So yes.
If I see someone super on the plate, call the two. Like that 3-hole, he was way up on the plate. That's when towards you? Like on the plate. Okay. Gotcha.
Leading off the top of the second for
It's a little
Middletown,
tight when I move the handle.
number 1,
Yeah, well, up and down.
Josiah Nelson.
So up to the plate will be Josiah Nelson, the right fielder. Fouls off the opening pitch.
Man.
Oh, did he get that corner? Yes, he did. 0-2 gets ahead here in the count. And Hogan gets it, and that'll be in between the shortstop and third baseman. Just can't get a clean handle on it. And I would call that the first hit, but I'm not the official scorer of the game.
Number 11, Logan Patrick.
Hey, let's go, Lo. Hey, keep it going. Now start something.
So Logan Patrick will step to the plate with the first runner on base for the game.
Hey, you're good. You're good.
They get the strike.
Lo, come on out.
Cardinals defended the hit and run.
Come on, Lo. Come on, bud. Lo.
Logan's pitch. Again gets ahead 0-2.
All right, got it battle. All right, good fight, Lo. Good fight now. Come on, Lo. Come on, Lo. Hey, move JoJo now. Move JoJo. Get him over here. Yeah. Let's go, Lo.
And there's the second strikeout of the evening. Hogan gets the first out of the inning.
Number 8, Brock Sorrell.
So Brock Sorrell, the catcher, steps to the plate.
Hey, be on time here. Let's go.
Step off, pick over, throws in the dirt.
Good job here, Brock.
I was literally 5 minutes late.
Come on there. Let's go,
There's a sky high hit deep center field. Corralled in by Wonderski. Keeps the runner at first, and there's 2 outs.
Number 27, Tanner Back.
So brings up Tanner back.
Yeah.
Takes the first pitch and fouls it right back.
In the center.
Back.
Step off on another pick move. And safely.
Hey, let's go, Sainer. Let's go, Tan. Come on out, Nick.
High hanging curve, nothing there. Did not fall in the zone. Runner goes and is in safely with a steal to second base.
Now he's there, Tanner. Now he's there. Hey, on you, baby. Go, Tan. Hey, see you, JoJo. Hey, on a base hit.
Called ball 2-1. Tipped it right back. We'll go 2-2 with 2 outs here in the second inning. tipped, caught, third strike for the second strikeout of the inning. And the Cardinals and the Middies get one on to second base in scoring position, but can't finish. No runs in the second. It's still 0-0. Cam Robinson, big slugger to lead it off for the Cardinals. He had a home run and four RBIs in their win at Sycamore earlier this week.
Leading off the bottom of the second for the Cardinals. Number 3, Cameron Robinson.
Why not you, Cam? Come on, let's go. Let's go, Cam. Let's go, Cam. What do you say, Bree? What do you say, Bree? Come on, baby. What do you say, kid?
First pitch taken outside for a ball.
Rock, stick it. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Come on.
Robinson sky high, just missed that one underneath it. I will tell you in this field, that is not fun for the home team because there is no retrieving almost all these foul tip balls. A lot of trees back in this area. Balls get lost. Robinson foul tip again. Hopefully Robinson doesn't foul too many more out of play. That one a little high and tight. Robinson ducks out of the way.
Rock, squeeze here. Let's go.
It's 2-2 now. Robinson again a foul tip.
Way to go, Jacob.
Drop third strike. And gets the out of first. That seemed pretty low, but I feel like that's been when the umpire's been calling it there.
It seems so.
Number 2, Christian Sims.
Come up. Let's go, Christian. Stay hot, Tim.
So they'll bring up Christian Sims to the plate. Sims committed to play baseball at Clark State. You know how much research you can get in about 3 minutes on Twitter.
Where's it at?
Clark State, I have no idea. I just looked at Twitter. So he was that one is a strike. Foul tip, another infield pop up for the Cardinals. This one crowd for the second out. Springfield over there. Could be another Clark State, but that's the one I see. Hunter Oborn to the steps of the plate. He's the designated hitter for the Cardinals. That one catches the inside corner for the first strike. And a big swing and miss there.
Pitch selection. Come on. Pitch selection. Come on, Jake. Be tough. Let's go, Hunter. Let's go, Hart.
Just missed high. It'll be a full count here with 2 outs.
Anything close, don't chase. Come on, Jacob!
That misses high, and that'll be the first base runner of the night for the Cardinals. Logan Height, the catcher, will come to the plate now for the Cardinals.
Go, Logan.
Quick pickoff move, tried to catch the Cardinal runner napping, but he's able to get back.
Hey, stay hot, Logan. Be hot over there, boy. Be hot. Let's go, Dan. Be hot. Let's go, Jacob. Let's go, Logan. Get out of here.
Height, fly ball. Left fielder takes one step, and that's all he needs. So an easy catch for Cam Hitchcock, and another. Both teams stranded a runner in the first. No runs so far this evening. After 2 innings of play for the Cardinals.
After 2 complete.
0, the Middies 0.
Middletown 0, Colerain 0.
Really?
It will be Evan Urso, the designated hitter, Carter Miller, third baseman, and back to the top of the order, Joe Kirby, to start things off here in the third for the Middies.
Hey, boys, come here. I'll meet
Leading off the top of the third for Middletown, number 19, Evan Urso.
As Urso steps the plate. I am just now noticing they might have had a mix-up on the scorecard. It looks like Hunter
He fits in.
Oborn is the one catching, and Height must be the DH then.
Come on now, man. Start something, babe.
Inside. Just missed, although I feel like that might have been a strike if it wasn't against the right-handed hitters, the first lefty we've seen to this evening.
Let's go.
That one's in there for a strike. Meets the corner of the fastball.
Hey, put up a fight now, 1-9. Hey, way back here, way back. Live there, Mark. Live there.
Hogan
Hey, let's get up
gets
early.
ahead in the
Get
count.
started off. Come on, man. Let's go, man. Hey, get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud, get loud. What's going on? Come on, back out. Go ahead. Shoot down now. Come on out.
Swing and a miss, and the 4th strikeout for Mark Hogan.
Number 15, Carter Miller.
The number 9 hole hitter, Carter Miller, steps to the plate for the Middies.
Let's go, babe. Stay hot.
And there's that spot. I don't think the hitters like that spot, but the umpire and the pitchers certainly have living on that lower outside corner.
Hey, way back here, way back.
Big cut and a big miss there from Miller.
Hey, Cam. Cam. Come on, Carter.
Try to paint that corner, just missed. Got him with the curveball, looking, and that's the second out and on the 5th strikeout here in just under 3 innings. Bring us back to the top of the order, Joe Kirby.
Number 5, Joe Kirby.
Flew out to left field and catch against the fence in the first inning. The foul fence, it wasn't against the home run fence. Hogan with a big curveball, just missed. Hogan again misses outside. Oh, Kirby looking to get on base here for the Middies. Strike.
Let's go. All the way back, Bart. You got this, kid.
And misses it, so walk. Kirby to take first base.
Number 9, Cam Hitchcock.
Go, Cam. Stay hot,
Hitchcock to the plate for the Middies. He had a rocket to left field. He hit another one there. This one's gonna go just foul. He had a rocket in the first inning that was snagged by Dom Dickus with a diving catch. Hogan misses with a high curveball. But ties him up. Hitchcock does a good job of fouling it off, but it's now 2-2. Sorry, 1-2 in the count. Curveball just barely tipped away. Curveball didn't get Hitchcock chasing. It's now 2-2. Fouled it off. Out of play.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby.
2-2 again. Payoff pitch forthcoming. Runner goes. Shot to left field, and Dom Dickus there to clean it up. So another runner, but nothing threatening for the Middies. And after 3 at-bats, they are scoreless. Cardinals will get their turn here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Leading off the bottom of the 3rd for the Cardinals, number 11, Dom Dickus.
No, Don Dickus gonna try to beat it out, and foot does not get down by the first baseman, and the Cardinals, I don't know if it's gonna be an error or an infield hit.
Looks like Patrick caught it in time and then lifted his leg just as Don stepped on the bag.
It looked like he had it in time. He just might have
Number
missed.
5, Jake Wonderski.
Bunt attempt by Jake Wonderski. Goes back on the bunt attempt, and there's no one there to receive this, to defend the stolen base there. So the Cardinals get an easy stolen base. Stay with the bunt. Gets a great bunt down to see if he gets it. And he is safe at first with a bunt signal. And the Cardinals have runners on the corner.
Number 21, Nick Dewald.
Back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals. Number 21, Nick Dewald at the plate.
He struck out in his first at bat. Strike out, good ball. Good situation for the Cardinals. Your bottom of the lineup puts 2 runners on, and the top of your lineup with no outs. Try to bring them home. And DeWald, does he find the gap? He does. That's going to be at least 1. Runner will hold at third, but it's a easy double for Nick DeWald, and the Cardinals put the first run aboard.
Great rip right in between the left fielder and the center fielder.
Number 23, Carter Carpenter.
So bring Carter Carpenter, who popped up to the first baseman in his first at bat. Chance with 2 in scoring position now. And no matter what the scoreboard, your scoreboard is correct, it's 1-0. The scoreboard here on the field says it's 98-0. So someone, there we go, went the wrong way, I think, with the run count there.
No, he's 1 on third.
Big curveball. Fools Carter Carpenter. He falls behind 1 and 2 in the count. That one's in the dirt. Good job by Sorrell to keep that from getting behind a potential run opportunity for the Cardinals. 2 and 2 now. That was a spot, just missed it there. The spot that the umpires like today didn't call it till here, just missed it. So full count now for Carpenter. That one's high, bases loaded for the Cardinals. Not only the bases loaded, but now it brings you to your 3 and 4 hitters. Ethan Mason, the Mount St. Joseph commitment, and Cam Robinson, your next 2 batters. The Middies will have a mound meeting here to discuss the situation.
Look for a good pitch, E. Stay in the zone.
Number 14, Ethan Mason.
Come on, 1-4.
Ethan Mason, bases loaded. First pitch swinging, he will not get through. Fielder's choice is not going to be there. They're going to get a double play, but a run across.
Go to run, E. Go to run.
Where'd he go, middle?
Hey, Ribby, dude.
No.
So,
It's all right. It's a Ribby.
Number 3,
3 and
Cameron.
I thought for sure Easton Mason was going to get there, but apparently he did not.
I can't see first though, so it gotta be.
Cam Robinson with just 1 runner. Still in scoring position at third base. Cam Robinson just misses it straight back. the foul tip.
Good discipline, Cam. Stay in the zone. Come on, 1-4.
3-1, Cam Robinson trying to get that runner at third home. With 2 outs. We have a full count now.
Let's go, Jacob. Let's go.
Off the end of the skinny part of the bat there, and not enough to get through. It'll be a ground out. Runner stranded at third, but the Cardinals get 2 runners from the bottom of the lineup in, and after 3 innings of play, they lead the Middies 2-0.
After 3 complete, your score, Colerain 2, Middletown 0.
It'll be John Calhoun Jr., Hosea Nelson, and Logan Patrick to start off the 4th for the Middies. Still be Mark Hogan on the mound for the Cardinals. He has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings.
Come on, fellas, single at a time here. It adds up in a minute here.
John Calhoun Jr. to the plate. He struck out in the first inning.
Leading off the top of the 4th for Middletown. Number 3, John Calhoun Jr.
As we saw in the first attempt, they definitely hugged the lines there on the left side. Anticipating just what happened there. I pull this one too much, foul ball, and start the at bat. Just missed that side. I mean, there might be a whole 90 feet in between the shortstop and the second baseman. More than that. Got him swinging. 1 and 2 now. Hogan looking for another strikeout. Swing and a miss. John Calhoun Jr. for the second time, the number 3 hitter, got a strikeout. It'll be 6 Ks for Hogan so far.
That was high heat.
Chasing high heat too, wasn't even. I didn't look close.
Not even.
Nelson.
Josiah Nelson with a swing and a miss. He has the lone hit on the evening with the Middies so far. That was a good looking pitch there, the curveball for Hogan, and he gets ahead 0-2. A little high. Looked like he might try to get another batter chase. Swinging, slow roller, and not in time. A little bit of bobble there by Christian Sims. Allows Nelson to get to first.
Come on, Logan, build up that. Good job, Mark. Good job, man.
Number 11, Logan Patrick.
So Logan Patrick to the plate. He struck out in his first at bat. That was a little too high.
Be aggressive out there.
A
Let's
little
go.
too inside.
Come on, JoJo, get a lead. Let's go.
Just a bit.
Keep running on this guy. Good.
2-0. Hogan falls behind here early in the count. Early in the bat. Goes, balls too high, and the shortstop, second baseman can't handle the throw down, and it's a stolen base for Josiah Nelson. 3-0 count. And 4 pitches and a walk. So a quick 2 runners here after striking out the first batter of the inning.
Drive the ball in.
Come on, boys. Find a way to score one of these runs. At least one.
Number 8, Brock Sorrell.
Comes up Brock Sorrell.
Relax, Brock. Relax. Relax, Brock. Umpire's not there yet. Come on here, Brock. Come on here.
Hogan gets a strike here to start the first at bat after 4 straight balls to the previous batter. Ground ball, seeing eye single. They're sending the runner. There will be no play at the plate. And the Middies get their first run.
First name, last name.
Just not particularly a hard hit, but just hit the right spot there between the shortstop and third base.
Yep, did it what he needed to do.
Come on, Tanner.
Now Tanner back steps to the plate to look to continue the momentum going for the Middies.
He'll square up to bunt and just get out of the hands of the pitcher. And that will be a bunt hit.
That'll work. Looks like they drew it up.
Be aggressive. Let's go.
I see 3 and 2. One gotta be up there.
So I don't think you intend that to be a pop-up your bunt, but it fell in just the right spot
Number 19, Evan
perfectly.
Urso.
Bases loaded for the DH, Evan Urso.
Leave it up. Leave it up.
Swing and a miss for Urso. Struck out last inning. Quickly ahead 0-2.
baby.
Hey, start one up, put it in player. Nothing up, nothing up.
Swing and a miss, and Hogan trying to pitch out of a jam here and minimize the damage. Gets another strike.
Big out.
First pitch, Carter, let's go. Jump on it.
Hey, first good one. Hey, come on, Carter, be close. Go, Carter.
So Carter Miller, who also struck out last inning, back to the plate.
Came from, Carter, right back where it came from.
Number 15, Carter Miller.
Hey, head in, Carter. See it.
Come on, Carter. Let's go, Carter.
Swing and a foul tip back.
Start, Carter, way back here, nothing up. Come on, Carter.
Logan.
Middies got one run, looking to add here more here. Hogan just misses outside. Cardinals trying to minimize the damage to this inning and maintain the lead. Two and one now as Hogan misses.
Let's go, Carter, right back where it came from, baby. Let's go.
Might be the last inning, maybe the last batter for Hogan. He misses again, 3-1. The base is loaded.
Hey, box, box, box.
Hogan didn't like that call, but that
Hey, 3-1 here, Carter. Gotta be you. Gotta be you. Take it, Carter. Hey, you're way
have to fight through for the Cardinals.
You're way ahead. Stay calm. Right back up the middle, Carter.
That one's right down the middle for strike two. So it'll be a full count, 2 outs, bases loaded. Runners will be moving here.
Put in player, no chase. Let's start, Carter.
And that one is going to get down. Scores at least 1-2. They're sending the runner for the third and a single to right field. Plates 3 for the Middies. And again, you don't have to hit it particularly hard. You just got to find the right spot where they're not.
Great placement.
Let's go! Let's go!
A high fly ball by Joe Kirby. Cardinals end the inning, but the Middies have done the damage, and they've taken the lead here in the top of the fourth, 4-2.
Boy, 1-5.
After 3.5 innings of play, Middletown 4, Colerain 2.
Pick up Carter, please.
So an air, a walk, and a bunt hit. A freak bunt hit and a,
Hey, let's win an inning. Let's go.
I don't even, barely a hit that just fell outside the reach of the outfielder. You don't need big bombs or big hard hit line drives, just need to find space, and that gets 4 runs for the Middies.
Good response by the Middies too, Brandon.
It will be Christian Sims to lead off for the Cardinals here. Still Jacob Dameron delivering for the Middies. Sims popped up to the first baseman in his first at bat.
Hitting off the bottom of the fourth for the Cardinals. Number 2, Christian Sims.
We'll just pretend that pitch didn't happen for the Middies and just give the Cardinals a ball to start.
Come on, Jacob.
Sims way ahead of that.
Come on, Jacob.
This is on that 1, 2, and 1.
Come, Jacob. Let's go, bud.
Again, this is low and away. And that's a walk. So Cardinals get the opening runner aboard.
Jacob, let's go. Get back in there. Let's go.
Number 4, Hunter Oborn.
Hunter Oborn
Pick him up here. Shoot this one. Let's go.
Right next to me. I told you that.
sets the plate. He walked in his first at bat.
Find the way, Ford. Find the way. Come on, middle. Roll it up.
Hey, hey. Deep breath. Reset. Get in there.
This is on that first pitch. That one finally gets in there for a strike.
That boy. That back.
Good pitch, 14. That's a good spot.
Good.
Goes over. Runner gets back in time.
5-4-5.
High. And out of play there.
Good, Jacob. That boy. Go, Jacob. One more. Go for it.
Squeeze him up, eh?
Anything close, Hunter?
And this one is high, but this will be in play. And a pop out.
Easy. Hey. Easy.
Jacob D, let's go,
Jacob. Jacob. That a boy. Way to compete. Good
Front
job.
shooting now. Let's go. Good pitch. Here we go.
Number 10, Logan Height.
Team, you man.
Let's go, Logan.
Yep, that a boy.
Logan Height fouls off the first pitch. So a miss, ball gets away, but the runner does not advance.
Right, can't happen. Let's go. That's the last one.
Yeah, he ain't moving.
Let's go, Jacob.
Kickoff move, not there.
Let's go! Come on, Jacob. Good job.
Smoked down the line, but just foul. A nice snag by the Colerain head coach, Justin Yeri.
Jacob, on you here. Your pitch. What you want here? Here we go. Come on, Jacob. Throw him the chair. Gas him up. Good job here.
That one gets away, and this time the runner will advance. The runner to second. So now Height has a runner in scoring position.
You gotta go forward. Ain't nobody hurt here, Jake. Let's go, kid.
Come on, Jacob. Here we go, bud.
Let's go, JD. Get nasty.
Oh.
Swing and a miss, ball in the dirt. Runner will advance to third. Drops third strike is caught. Will be 2 outs for the Cardinals with a runner on third.
Let's go, boys. Good job here, Dom.
Bring up Dom Dickus, whose hit started off the scoring last inning for the Cardinals. So he can put an RBI here together for the
Hey, expect the ball bellying up here.
Good job, Tanner.
Third, yeah.
Nice pitch.
201.
Dickus swings and fouls it back.
There we go, Jacob. .504. Come on, Ford. Let's go, bud. Come on.
Dameron misses again. It'll be 2 and 1.
You missed, Jacob. Hey, 2 good misses. That a boy.
Yeah, it's a little too far.
Potter steps out. Back in, Dameron quickly delivers. Misses, now 3 and 1.
Picasso, kid. That a boy.
Change it on us, bud.
Let me see you do something here, nephew. Hit your pitch, kid. Hit your pitch.
Dickus fooled there, way ahead.
Jacob, right at him. Get it close. Don't chase. Come on, Dom.
Dameron for windup. Sims is getting a big
Get close. Don't chase.
secondary lead.
Right at him, Jacob.
Third base.
Yeah, he is still halfway.
Dickus puts it in
Right
play.
on, Dom. We battle.
That's foul.
Let's go, Jacob.
Come on, JD.
And the pitch, full count.
He keep doing
That
it.
a boy, Dominic.
Dickus. That looked too close to call, but he'll get a walk and take first base.
Here, kid. Let's go, Jake.
Take that one too.
Hey, stay in the zone, Jake.
Number 5,
Pitch.
Jake Wonderski.
So bring Jake Wenderski to the plate. He reached on a bunt hit in his first at bat.
502. Hey, deep breath. Here we go.
Just barely made
Hey, good, Jacob,
contact
that
and
a boy.
roll
So,
out.
Jake.
We'll play for a foul.
Hey, discipline. Stay in the zone. Discipline.
So 1 and 1.
Good pitches. Discipline.
2 outs.
203.
Cardinals trying to put another run on the board. Here on the 4th.
Tough back here, Brock.
Yep.
Straight back.
Good pitch.
2 in the count.
Jacob, nice job, that a
And
boy.
get
Vote of
himself
confidence.
out of this
Go to
jam.
the chair, 1-4, let's go. Anything close, don't chase.
And that a chopper will get through above the third baseman's head.
Good job, 5.
And a run scores for the Cardinals. Middies did it last inning. Cardinals will do it this inning. It doesn't have to be hard hit or pretty. Just has to hit the right spot, and Wonderski gets that bouncer over the head of the infield.
A big hop, he had no chance.
Number 21, Nick Dewald.
1-2.
Try to see here this hop.
Good job, pitch.
It's a line drive that kind of bounces late over the head. So we have a mound visit, and it looks like we're going to have a pitching change for the Middies.
Middies will bring in the senior, number 25, Blake Sorrell. So we got 2 Sorrells on the Middies. Blake the senior and Brock the junior. And we're back to the top of the lineup for the Cardinals with second baseman Nick DeWald.
DeWalt struck out in his first at bat and hit a double in the second. RBI double in the second that scored 2 runs, and really the only hard hit of the game. I mean, at least that wasn't caught by a fielder. Hit the gap between the left fielder and center fielder.
Now pitching for Middletown.
Heat it up here. Let's go.
Number 25, Blake Sorrell.
So 2 outs, DeWalt to the plate. We'll have runners on first and second. The new pitcher, Blake Sorrell, for the Middies.
Now batting, number 21, Nick Dewald.
Let's go, Nicky. Stay hot, kid.
First pitch, curveball, first strike.
Hey, let that hit you. Don't move on the box.
Evens the count at 1.
Go, kid. Quality pitch here. Use your head.
DeWald hopper off the third baseman, keeping her front. No further damage, but a run. DeWald will get first base, and the Cardinals will have.
They got 2
Let's
outs.
make great contact with the ball. He ripped that one.
Number 23,
Hot, Carter.
Carpenter.
Blake, stay in the zone.
This is the bases loaded. This is the word I couldn't, for some reason, just escape my mind. Bases loaded for the Cardinals. Carpenter ball, just, I think the Middies got lucky. I think that ball got away from the catcher, but hit the umpire in the foot. It doesn't go farther down the backstop. Carpenter has a fly out to center field and a double play he hit into. Falls behind 2.
Go, Blake. Throw him a chair. Let's go.
On your
Sorrell misses with that curveball 2-2.
Anything close, don't chase.
On your 2-5.
Be ready for the curve.
And a cold third strike. Leaves the bases stranded loaded. The Cardinals get only one out of that 2-out rally, but they cut the lead 4-3 Middletown after 4 innings.
After 4 complete, your score Middletown 4, Colerain 3.
Middies.
Let's pepper him up. Let's go.
Looks like Hogan will stay out there. It'll be Hitchcock, Calhoun Jr., and Nelson to lead off for Middletown. Here's the top of the 5th.
Where's Hogan out in their pitching rotation?
Not aware.
Do you know if they have an ace?
Not aware. He might, though, I will say, be approaching his pitch though. We'll see here as he works through. It'll bring Cam Hitchcock to the plate for the Middies, and he might have the 2 hardest hit balls of the evening for the Middies. Unfortunately for
Hitting
him,
off the top of the 5th
they
for
were both
Middletown.
right at the right,
Number 9,
not right at,
Cam
but fielded by the left fielder.
Hitchcock.
This one to the shortstop. DeWald throws. Throw is high. There by DeWald on the throw.
JC, give me one. Get some, Jay. Let's go.
Nothing particularly difficult about that one for DeWald. He just sails it
Calhoun.
over Cam Robinson's head. Cam Robinson might be the tallest person out there, so it's not an easy person to overthrow.
Anybody that is hitting.
There's John Calhoun Jr. to the plate. Shows bunt. Takes the high ball. Middies rally last inning started with an error by the Cardinals. They'll try to do the same here in the 5th. Junior with a bunt, it'll go foul. Interesting that your number 3 hitter lays down a bunt. Utilize your athleticism and get on any way you can.
Come on, Jay. Swing away here, man. Let's go. Don't cheat. Don't cheat.
This one up in the air, not much move needed. For Wendesky, gets under it, and the Cardinals have their first out.
Number 1, Josiah Nelson.
Josiah Nelson to the plate. He started it off the inning last inning. He's been on base both times, the single in the second. Reached on the air with the stolen base last inning. Also gets the first run of the evening for the Middies. As he takes strike 1.
Go, Jojo. Jojo. Come on, Jojo.
Nelson right at the right fielder. Carpenter brings it in, and there's 2 outs.
Number 11, Logan Patrick.
JC and Lucas.
First
Logan
baseman
Patrick.
Logan Patrick comes to the plate.
And he gets tied up on the first pitch for a strike.
Come on, Sticks. Let's go, 11.
Two big curveballs have Hogan ahead in the count. 0-2 here with 2 outs. And he gets another strikeout to close out the inning. His 7th strikeout. Middies get the first batter on, but can't do anything with it. They still lead 4-3 after 4.5. Bring us to the bottom of the 5th here for the Cardinals. It'll be Ethan Mason, Cam Robinson, and Christian Sims to lead off Cardinals. Still be Blake Sorrell out there pitching for the Middies.
Go eat.
Leading off the bottom of the 5th for the Cardinals. Number 14, Ethan Mason.
Ethan Mason to the plate.
Hey, stay in the sun. Look for a good pitch. Go out zone.
Part of the Cardinals line will try to get them back on top, or at least tied with the Middies. Mason takes the first 2 pitches for balls.
Stay in the zone.
And take the first 3 pitches for
Blake,
balls.
let's go. Third down, next row, walk around, let's go. Be smart.
Come on, go, E. Fight.
4 pitches. And a walk from Mason. So
Number 3, Cameron Robinson.
Cameron Robinson steps to the plate in the big cleanup hitter for the Cardinals. Without a hit today, struck out in his first bat and then grounded out back to the pitcher in the second at bat. Take the first pitch for a strike. Robinson behind quickly 0-2.
Hey, battle here.
Throw over, not in time.
Come, Blake. Go, Blake.
Sorrell steps off.
That boy have a plan.
Robinson foul tip, strike him out. Not going to be able to throw him out.
Come on, Cam.
So Mason does advance to second, but Cam Robinson for the second time today strikes out. Christian Sims to the plate. He has a pop out to the second baseman and a walk where he scored a run so far today. Takes the bat pitch for a strike.
Learn the pitches. Check the fastball, adjust the off speed.
Sorrell misses with that pitch. I don't think it was as close as the Middletown Middies tried to pretend it was.
There you go.
There's a shot there, and it will find a place on the ground. Runner will hold it first, but it will bring a home to plate, and the Cardinals have tied the game at 4.
Number 4, Hunter Oborn.
So Oborn now comes to the plate with the Cardinals now tied with the Middies at 4. Oborn has a walk and a pop-up so far. This is low and away as we get another look at that RBI single from Christian Sims. Oborn with a big swing and a miss.
Let's go, Hunter.
Sims is going to advance to second. That ball was in the dirt, but I'm not sure if that was the fielder's indifference there, or they're gonna call that advance on a pass ball. Seemed like he could have had an attempt at mid-second.
Yeah, I thought so too. I was kind of surprised.
Oborn takes another pitch high, and he'll take his second walk of the evening.
Hey, find a way, Logan. Find a way.
This dude ain't better than
Number
me.
10, Logan Height.
It's Logan Height to the plate, who has a fly out to the field and a strikeout so far this evening. And he'll take a hits batsman to load the bases. Danger of that big looping curveball is if it doesn't curve, it's going to just land gently on the back of the batter.
We've seen a lot of that tonight.
Better put the other dude back in already.
Got a pinch runner for the Cardinals.
Yes, Oborn is the catcher, so I believe they're allowed a courtesy runner here.
Number 19, the senior, Seth Kroger, will be the pinch runner at second.
Which just makes you wonder why he didn't get use the courtesy runner right away.
Yeah, right.
Maybe it's more than a courtesy runner here, because there is a extended conversation between Coach Yuri and the umpire.
19. Let's go, Dom.
So maybe it is just a straight substitution with the runner.
Hey, do a job here, Dom. Stay hot, Dom.
So Cardinals, bases loaded.
Now batting, Number 11.
And Dom Dickus to the plate, and he's been a star really today for the Cardinals with 2 big catches in the first inning. The hit, stolen base, and the first run for the Cardinals, and reached last at bat all the way to third base after a walk. So
Come on, baby.
Go to work, kid. Not expect anything. Let's go. Now running at second base for the Cardinals. Number 19, Chef Kroger.
Let's go, Dom.
Dickus with a good opportunity here to put the Cardinals ahead in the 5th inning.
I mean, if he just would have stood there and taken it to the helmet, just kidding. That was when he had a run. Probably did the smart thing and moved out of the way.
Come on, Blake. Here we go, bud. Go, Blake.
Late timeout call granted. Another pitch misses low. 2-0.
Take your time, P5. Deep breath.
That one's high. 3-0.
Give it to him.
The base is loaded. And I'm thinking Dom Dickus is taking this next pitch.
I think it's a safe bet.
Hey, be smart, Dom. Stay in the zone. Be smart.
There, Sorrell gets a strike. Swing and a miss, and we're to a full count.
Sorrell battling back.
Expect the fastball, adjust the off speed here. Anything close, good chase.
Payoff pitch. And it's high. A walk, a hit, faster than another walk. 3 straight free bases for the Cardinals. This one leads to a run as the Cardinals have taken lead 5-4.
Yeah, so you know he coming out.
Might be all she wrote for Blake Sorrell. It will be as he exits the game, but not what you want through the middies where you basically walk. Not only do you walk a run in, but it's a walk a run in at the bottom of the Cardinals lineup.
Can't put it down the middle any more than that.
Looks like the Middies will bring in the junior number 22, Lucas Dingladine.
Yeah, so when you get off,
I've seen this from the middies. Just looking at the previous scores, they can score a lot of runs, but they've also given up at least 7 runs a game. So Cardinals still have the bases loaded with 1 out. The Dingledine warms for the middies.
you know what? I was touching the wrong thing the whole time. Okay, yeah.
Now pitching for Middletown. Number 22, Lucas Dingledine.
Go, Juice.
So it brings to the plate the number 9 hole hitter for the Cardinals, Jake Wardensky. He had an RBI single in his last at bat and scored off after a bunt hit
Now batting number
in his
5,
first at bat. So 2 for 2 so far today.
Wonderski.
He gets another chance now here, this time with the bases loaded.
Oh, so it's not 9? Okay. Okay.
Dingledine misses with the first. Wojnarowski gets a hold of it. It's going to be a high fly ball. It's going to be brought in. Let's for the runner tag up. And the Cardinals add another one.
Nice ribby, Jake. Way to job.
Sack fly.
Let's go, Jake. Stay hot.
For Wojnarowski, and he gets another RBI, and the Cardinals get another run.
Number 31, Nick Dewald.
Nick DeWald to the plate. He singled last inning.
On your toes, Middies.
0-2-1.
High floater doesn't quite catch the strike zone. It'll be ball 2.
2-3-3.
Everybody gets it in there for strike 1. The Middletown Middies certainly work quickly from the mound. Dingledine has a very unique delivery. It doesn't look to be overpowering, just kind of trying to pitch
Good here, Scout here.
and fool the batters.
Be smart. Stay in the zone.
And way inside with that pitch. And that'll be a walk to load the bases. So Carter Carpenter to the plate. He has a walk, a strikeout, and a pop-up so far tonight.
Good, Carter. Stay in the zone.
He'll take the first pitch. Just in time as the shortstop for the Middies. Joe Kirby just gets under it,
Another inning. Let's go.
corrals it. Cardinals strand the bases loaded, but not before they do the damage. They score 3 runs and take the lead 6-4 after 5 innings of play.
After 5 complete. Colerain 6, Middletown 4.
Looks like we have a new pitcher for the Cardinals. The junior, number 8, Brennan Green.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't know what happened. Jason's rolling up, right? I'm out here.
It will be Brock Sorrell, Tanner Back, and Evan Urso to lead off the inning for the Middies.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 8, Brennan Green.
Let's go, BG.
Back in.
So be Green's second appearance for the Cardinals this season. He has 1 appearance, but 6 innings, 7 strikeouts. He pitched 6 innings and gave up 1 run. So, but interesting. It seems like he'd be a starting pitcher for the Cardinals, but I guess you know, when you have a game every single day of the week, you just got to put whatever arms you can out there in the field.
Be a leadoff hitter here, small Okay, here we go.
So Brock Sorrell to the plate. He hit and scored last inning. Excuse me, in the 4th inning, and flew out in the 2nd.
Leading off the top of the 6th for the Middletown, number 8, Brock Sorrell.
So Green, first pitch for a strike for the Cardinals.
Hey, let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock. Let's go, Brock.
Come on, 8.
Let's go, Brock. Come on, there, Brock. Let's go, Brock. Brock. Go, bud. Time him up. Let's go, bud. Let's go, Brock.
High and tight, gets him swinging. 1 and 2.
Nobody better here. Let's go, Brock. Hey, come on now, Brock. Come on now, Sorrell.
Brandon Green just misses there.
Attaboy, dialed in here, 8.
Gets a swing and a miss. And the first strikeout on the first batter face for Brendan Green. Talked a little bit about Dingledine had a kind of a peculiar delivery. Brendan Green just looks like a picture in the way he holds himself. He's the tall, lanky kid who just looks like he throws it hard.
I agree. He's got that look. Kid Sorrell chasing there for the first out of the inning.
Back, right up the middle. DeWalt fields, throws, and gets the out. So quickly, 2 outs for the Cardinals.
19, Evan Urso.
Evan Urso to the plate, and he has struck out in both plate appearances. Gets a hold of that one, but it goes foul.
Yeah, it's catching the field. He definitely smacked his glove. He just smacked his glove. Evan, say something next time. Good, PG. Right here, Evan. Good, PG. Evan.
Green misses low. Urso foul tipped, or did he? It looked like, sounded like he made contact, but I might have just been the ball in the glove. So Green trying to go 3 up, 3 down. Just misses inside. 2 and 2 the count. Misses, rolling away. Full count with 2 outs here.
Come right on, BG.
Urso trying to avoid the golden sombrero. And he'll get it for the 9th strikeout for the Cardinals. Thrown here through 6. They lead the Middies 6-4. Looks like it'll still be Lucas Dingledine pitching for the Middies. Although it looks like this inning he's come out with a face covering. Didn't catch that the first time he was out there on the mound. It is bitterly cold right now. It's about as cold as it can be without being below freezing.
Has red always been in the Middletown color scheme?
You know, I saw that in the beginning with their red warm-ups. And I don't remember it ever. Now, I've seen it. I know they've gone of recent with the secondary logo that's kind of their Middie, like an actual person mascot. It has like a red liner in his clothing, but I don't recall the Middies having the red in their trim.
This is the first time I've noticed it.
First pitch to Mason is a strike. I only noticed it because some of the kids' hoodies underneath have red sleeves.
Yeah. Same here, and the ones I saw that I caught on to the outer ring of the numbers.
2 pitches, 2 strikes for Dingledine.
You got a battle now.
Yeah, I don't remember it. Now, it wasn't until the 2000s that Cardinals put black in their trim. In the 80s, it was blue in their trim. So
Was it really? I know that.
Mason digs deep to get it, flies it out, and it's caught by Hitchcock. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it's just the 80s, but at least up until the 80s, the trim was blue. So,
Red and blue.
yeah, red and blue. There wasn't a lot of blue, but they did have the outline of the numbers was blue instead of black. Cam Robinson comes to the plate, and he struggled today with 2 strikeouts.
You guys got to jump on that first pitch. Be aggressive on a good pitch.
Just misses there. I don't know if it's the mask, but Dingledine can't keep his hat on for some reason pitching. It's not particularly gusty out there. Just misses outside.
Good miss there, 22. Let's go.
Hey, stay in the zone, Cam.
Come on, Lucas. Let's go.
Misses again, just outside. Cam Robinson now ahead in the count, 3-1.
All right, keep up, shake that off, Lucas.
Is that up, Luke?
Robinson swings and misses. Count goes full.
Let's go here, 3. Get your son, nothing for free.
Expect the fastball just for off speed.
Pitch. Robinson pops it up. And field it for an out. Cam Robinson, one of your leading hitters for the Cardinals, just having a bad day.
Number 2, Christian Sims.
Yes, Cam. Let's go, Christian. Stay hot, too. Jump on a good pitch.
So Christian Sims, first pitch swing and a miss. Dingleberry doesn't particularly throw it very hard. He's a very crafty pitcher, and right now he has the Cardinals all tied up, but that one just missed. Sims swinging a miss. So not only is Dingleberry not a power pitcher, but I think the mask almost adds to the deception that he's got going on right there. I mean, that's about as covered as you can get of a face.
Yeah.
I mean, that, yeah. So 2-2, 2 outs. The pitch to Sims. He'll get just under it. Fly it out to right field. And Josiah Nelson claps it. So, 3 up, 3 down for the Cardinals in the bottom of 6 as we head to the top of the 7th. The Cardinals defend a 2-run lead, 6-4, with 3 outs away from a win.
After 6 complete. Colerain 6, Middletown 4. Be a leader, Carter. You got this. We'll roll here, Carter.
I mean, if they get 3, then it's over still, right?
And the big right-hander, Green, is looking to close it out for the Cardinals here. Went 1-2-3 last inning.
See if the Middies make a substitution. Is their 9-hole hitter Carter Miller is due to appear at the plate. We'll see if they'll stick with that batter or put someone else in. Miller does have an RBI single.
Where's Joe?
It'll be Miller, Kirby, and Hitchcock, where the Middies do up first to lead.
Leading off the top of the 7th for Middletown. Number 15, Carter Miller.
Miller swings it. Third baseman Sims grabs it. Long throw. Gets the out. 1 down, 2 to go for the Cardinals.
Find a way on, Joe. Let's go. Come on now, baby.
Top of the order now, Joe Kirby to the plate. He has 2 flyouts to left field and a walk on the evening. Green just missed, falls behind 2-0. Swing and a miss by Kirby.
Bouncing in field. Bouncing. On your toes.
Just high there, 3-1 for Kirby.
BG.
And Green misses and another free pass for Joe Kirby.
Stay calm, Cam. Stay calm here, bud. Find your way on the bat.
Cam Hitchcock to the plate. Two fly lineouts to left field, and it reached on an air to the shortstop.
Come on now.
DeWaltz was a little high
Go, Cam. Hit it where they are.
at first base.
Hit it where they are. Let's go, man.
Green misses again, struggling with his command here early in the inning.
Don't force it, Brennan. Don't force it, Brennan.
Ball gets away, then thrown away. Runner's going to take third base. There's going to be no play. And a throwing error gives the Middies Joe Kirby third base. Green is behind 2-0. Coach Justin Yeary comes out to talk to him. Probably just remind him at this point that runner on third base, who cares if he scores? You got a 2-run lead.
Indeed.
So Green to Hitchcock. Finds that corner. Gets a strike on the board. Hitchcock gets it up in the air, and that will fall for a single. And the Middies have cut the lead in half.
Hitchcock represents a tying run for the Middies.
John Cow Jr. comes to the plate. He's 0 for 3, but the 3-hole hitter. I expect the Middies want something big production out of him here. Takes the first strike. First pitch strike.
Good eye, JC. All right. Come on, JC.
Curveball, this one misses high.
Good, Brennan. Hey, get tough here. Be a leader, Brennan. Get tough.
Come on.
Green looks, delivers, misses.
Good. Come on now.
2-1. Middies have the top of their lineup here. This is the spot they want. Try to come back.
Oh, yeah.
Green with a big pitch evens the count to 2. Green gets the swinging, a miss off the foul tip, caught third strike, and the Cardinals are 1 out away from a victory. Brings to the plate the cleanup hitter Josiah Nelson. There's a hit, stolen base, two stolen bases, and reached an air that might have been called an infield hit depending on the score. Pickoff move.
Hey, good idea. Good job.
Probably a bit too close there.
Come on, Josiah, we need a base hit, kid.
Green misses high.
He dialed it now, B.
Green sets, delivers, he misses just high again. Green sets to deliver. 5-2-0 in the count. Finds the inside corner there. Throw over. This time back much easier.
Come on, JoJo! Come on,
Green delivers. Popped up straight back. Off the roof above our heads. And we'll be 2-2. Brennan Green one strike away from the save and a Cardinal victory. Green curveball. Nelson just fights off. Still 2-2. Green shakes off the first couple signals. Looks over, now sets. The pitch, strike three! And the Cardinals with 11 strikeouts in 7 innings defeat the Middletown Middies 6-5 here at Colerain High School. Mark Holgen with the winning pitcher for the Colerain Cardinals. And once again, the Colerain Cardinals defeat the Middletown Middies 6-5. For Tom Pritchard, I've been Brandon Wyatt here on Waycross Community Television. Thank you for watching this presentation of Colerain Cardinal Baseball.